Welcome back to AstroTeena, your ultimate guide to decoding the universe's cosmic plans for you. Now, today's topic is electrifying because it's about starting over. Now, if you're entering your year one, your personal year one in 2025, you're on the verge of a major transformation, a fresh start, full of opportunities, challenges, and exciting new beginnings. But here's the curveball. 2025 itself is a global number 9. So it's a 9 year. What does this mean? This means that the energy of endings, completions, and releasing what no longer serves us is in the air, all around us. This creates a fascinating interplay of energies. Your personal desires are charged ahead, and the universe nudges you to pause, reflect, and close old doors before opening new ones. Now, this cosmic combination of 1 and 9 isn't just numerology. It's a life lesson. It's the perfect storm of letting go of the past while taking bold steps into the future. So if you've been feeling stuck, indecisive, or even unsure about what's next, this video will help you make sense of the energy shifts and guide you towards clarity and action. So before we begin, let's take a look at how to calculate your personal year. Now, numerology relies on simple formula. Start with the birth month and the day, and then add them to the digits of the current year, which is 2025. Now, here's a step-by-step guide. So first you take your date of birth. So let's say, for example, your date of birth is September 10th. Write down the September as a 9 plus the 10th day. So September 10th would be 9 plus 1 plus 0, which equals to a 10. And step 2 would be to add the digits of the current year, which would be 2025. So 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. So the personal year universally is 9, but added to your date of birth with your month and your date would be 10 plus 9. So that's step 3, which equals to a 19. Now we want to reduce this to a single digit. So the 1 plus 9 equals to a 10. And then we reduce that 10 to a single digit, which is a 1. So basically, anybody who's born on September 10th in 2025, their personal year would be 1. So that's how you calculate your personal year. So again, it's your month plus your day plus the current year. And that's how you get your personal year number. So in this video, first I'll do an overview for 2025, what it means as a universal number, and then I will go over in detail what it means for your personal year. So first, let's break down the numerology of 2025, which is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, which equals a 9. Now, this universal number signifies completion, closure, transformation. It's the final number in the numerology cycle, making this year all about reflecting on the past, finishing unfinished business, and letting go of anything that no longer serves your higher good. Now, let's bring in the ruler of 2025, which is Mars, which is known for its fiery, assertive energy. Mars gives this year a very intense, action-oriented flavor. It's all about taking bold steps to clear the path for your future. So think of this as a spiritual and emotional spring cleaning. Time to declutter your life, both physically and emotionally. Now let's talk about the major themes of 2025. These are the energies we'll be feeling throughout the year. Energy of completion and closure. This is a year to wrap up projects, relationships, or situations that have outlived their purpose. Think of 2025 as the final chapter before a brand new book begins. Now, transformation. With Mars pushing us forward, this year is not just about letting go, it's about evolving. Whether it's personal growth or global change, transformation is the buzzword. Now, humanitarian focus. The 9 energy makes us look outward, engaging, encouraging us to support causes that are greater than ourselves. Expect a rise in social awareness and collective action. 9 is also about forgiveness and healing. Now, on a personal level, this is a year to heal old wounds and make peace with the past. Mars's energy might push us to confront what we're avoiding for a really long time, because Mars is encouraging that closure. Now, on a global and personal level, there will be global and personal awakenings. This is a sense of awakening in 2025, a desire to connect with higher truth, whether it's spiritual activism or even self-discovery. Now, let's explore how Mars will shape this year. Mars is the planet of action, courage, and ambition. It's the warrior of the zodiac. And in the 9 year, it's time to help fight for closure and transformation. Now, however, Mars's influence isn't always gentle. It might feel that its energy is fiery, pushing you to take action, even when you'd rather stay in your comfort zone. So this can manifest in different ways, such as increased drive to finish old projects and push forward. Also, heightened emotion like frustration or even impatience when things don't, work your way or they feel stagnant. Another thing is physical energy. Physical energy to tackle challenges head on, but don't forget to balance it with rest. So this year, as far as the energy, this is an impulsive energy. This is a very aggressive energy. So you could be quick to anger. You could be quick to lose your temper. This is where, you have to practice patience because you just want to push through because this is a very quick energy. And people will notice that this year actually goes by pretty fast. You have a lot of things that you want to get done, but you feel like you don't have enough time. So now let's break down how 2025 will influence different aspects of life. Now, regarding career, it's a great year to finalize long-term projects and reflect on whether your current path aligns with your passions. In regards to relationships, it's a year of emotional closure. Let go of toxic connections and deepen relationships that matter to you. Regarding health, with Mars's energy, focus on physical fitness, emotional healing, and let go of stress and old wounds. And you'll also see that this is a year where you would want to join the gym. You want to get active with your health as well. You'll see higher memberships for gyms in this time as well, because people will concentrate on their physical energy. They'll have more energy. We've just gone through the Saturn year, which was the 8, and that's a year where you don't feel like you have enough energy to do anything. And you also, Saturn makes you lazy. So you didn't have the energy, you didn't have the drive to do it, but Saturn requires you to do the work. So this is a very different energy that we're into now. People will have more energy to do things and they're going to want to do things. So the drive and the push is definitely there. And you will definitely feel like there's a time crunch because you want to do so much, but don't feel like you have enough time to do everything on your list. Now, regarding your finances, be cautious with investments and wrap up any lingering financial obligations. Planning for long-term stability is definitely the key here. So on a global scale, the year 9 energy could bring a lot of action in areas where you have been long-standing tensions. So when you're looking at political upheavals, you could be looking at economic shifts and possibly even conflicts, as Mars has a tendency to stir up war-like energy, especially when it's combined with endings and transformation, which is associated with the 9 energy. We're likely to witness power struggles, but also a rise in the collective fight for justice and equality, which could be amplified through movements, activism, and global solidarity as well. Now, in terms of the economy, Mars' influence on the year 9 could bring fast-paced change. We might see market fluctuations with sudden surges and drops. People may also be more motivated to take risks and make bold moves in their financial lives as well. However, this can be a double-edged sword. While some may benefit from quick action-driven decisions, others could face the consequences of impulsive choices. Now, let's talk about weather patterns. With the fiery influence of Mars, we could see a rise in extreme weather events like heat waves, wildfires, and storms that develop quickly and with very little warning. Now, Mars is all about fire and action, so those elements could manifest in nature's cycles as well. Now, this may also be a sense of urgency in addressing climate change as the world begins to take more decisive steps, though not without resistance. And what about health? Well, Mars rules over the physical body and its energy. So this year, people may feel more inclined to push their limits physically and mentally. However, the flip side of this is that Mars can bring rashes, it could bring inflammation, or the tendency to overexert themselves, now leading to burnout or even injuries. if we aren't careful. Now, this energy is active, so it is essential to balance it with rest and recovery. Now, for those of you who have inflammation in your body, you will see that you have more inflammation this year than usual because the element of fire is being activated this year. So that also will show in the body as well. So what does this 9 and Mars energy mean for us individually? This is a year of clearing out old and making space for the new. It's a time of letting go of outdated beliefs, habits, even relationships that no longer serve your higher good. But it isn't going to be easy. Mars will encourage us to take action. Okay, because Mars is all about action, sometimes impulsively because it's not a very patient planet. And it's also to fight what we believe in. But the 9 energy guides us towards closure and introspection. It's essential to take steps back and ask yourself, is this truly the fight I want to be in, or is it worth my time and energy? On a personal level, Mars and year 9 can bring moments of intense passion, but also frustration. You might feel driven to complete a long-term project or finally end a cycle that's been weighing on you. But be mindful, with all the energy whirling around you, it's important not to act out of anger or out of frustration. Channel that Mars energy into something productive, something that benefits you and others in the long run. So here's what to keep in mind for the year. Be mindful of the balance between taking action and knowing when to step back. The Mars energy, the Mars 9 combination pushes us towards change, but the change is not to be reckless. If you're navigating a relationship or your career, be aware of the possibilities of power struggles or confrontations, but also remember that releasing the old is necessary for personal growth. Now, the world events that we witness in 2025 will likely be filled with shifts, both challenging and exciting, from economic changes to political movements to personal breakthroughs. It's all about finding your inner warrior and navigating this year with strength and wisdom. So that's 2025 on a universal level. Now let's look at your personal year and see how year 9 will affect your life in 2025. What is your personal year 1? First things first, if you're new to numerology, let me explain what a personal year 1 is all about. Each year, your personal numerology follows a cycle of 9 years. The personal year 1 is like the beginning of a brand new chapter. If you've been feeling like it's time for change, this year will feel like a reset button. Everything you've been thinking about, planning, or dreaming of can begin to unfold. So here's the deal. 2025 is going to be a year where you'll experience a lot of newness, new opportunities that will definitely be knocking on your door. New relationships will blossom and you'll feel like you have the drive. You'll feel very driven to make things happen. But don't get too comfy. Personal year 1 is about action. So get ready to roll up your sleeves and step back because that leadership energy is definitely in play. It's time to create the foundation for the next 9 years of your life. Now, the themes of personal year 1 is personal growth and independence. So year 1 is all about stepping into your own power. This year, you'll feel an urge to break free from any limitations that definitely have been holding you back in the past. If you've been waiting for the right time to start the right project or to take a bold step in your career, well, here it is. It's time to shine. Now, the tip here would be don't be afraid to walk alone if it's necessary. Your independence will be key theme for the year. Leadership and confidence. You might find yourself stepping into a leadership role, whether it's at work, in your community, or within your personal life. People will start to notice your confidence and your initiative. So embrace that role. It's not about being in control of everything, but about showing the way and inspiring others to follow. So be confident, stay grounded, and don't let your ego run wild. Now, if you've been thinking about making a big change, like moving or starting a new job, or even making a life-altering decision, 2025 is the year to do it, because personal year 1 is like planting seeds for the future. So wherever you start this year, it will be a potential to grow that something into something huge. So start with small steps and don't rush. The foundation you build now will serve you for years to come. Now let's talk about how this year might play out in certain areas of your life. Here's a quick rundown of what you can expect. While personal year one can be a bit more self-focused, that doesn't mean that your relationships won't matter. In fact, new romantic opportunities or friendships could be on the horizon. But remember, it's all about you first. If you've been thinking about improving your relationships or letting go of toxic ones, this is the time to make those moves. Take your time in relationships, focus on healthy independence and mutual growth. Now, when it comes to career and personal year one is the time. It's the go time. You might be given new project opportunities to lead or even a chance to reinvent your professional life. Now, if you've been waiting for a sign to make a career change, this is it. Your financial life could also could see a shift as well. So keep an eye out for new opportunities to build your wealth. Focus on growth. Be open to changes in your career, but make sure you stay authentic to yourself. This year could bring a focus on self-care. Personal year one is all about taking control of your life, and that includes your health. So you might feel more driven to establish healthy habits. Start exercising or even focus on mental wellness. Start small with your health goals, but make consistent efforts. Make consistency a priority. Your body will be thanking you. Now that you've got the main themes covered, here's a bit of advice for making the most of the year ahead. Trust in change. Change is inevitable, and it's actually your friend this year. The more open you are to it, the smoother the transition will be. Focus on long-term goals. Personal year one is the beginning of a long journey, so don't be discouraged if things don't go your way instantly. The foundation you lay now will set the stage for the next 9 years to come. So embrace leadership. You're capable of taking charge, whether it's your personal life, your work. Own that leadership role with confidence and humility. All right, that's a wrap for personal year one in 2025. If you're ready to make this year your launch pad for success, then let 2025 be the year that you step into your true power. If you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a chance to learn more about numerology, astrology, and how to make the most of your personal energy. So watch for next time, and remember, this year is your year to create. Hope that captures the vibe you're looking for. So what's personal year two? Okay, let's start with the basics. Personal year two is all about duality. While personal year one is all about action and starting things fresh, personal year two is all about the second step. It's about nurturing relationships and building the foundation that will support you long term. This year, you'll likely to feel a deeper pull towards finding balance and strengthening bonds that you have with others. If you're feeling like it's time to take a step back and let things unfold, this year is for you. It's time to embrace patience, cooperation, and reflection. Personal year two isn't about making major changes. It's about growing in harmony with what is already there, what you've already started in year one. Now, the themes for personal year two in 2025: patience and timing. One of the biggest themes in 2025 for you will be patience. If you've been pushing hard in the past year, this year you might feel like you want to take a pause moment. It's not that things aren't happening, but that they're happening at their own pace. So trust that everything is falling into place, even if you can't see the full picture yet. So breathe. Trust the timing and don't rush. The right opportunities will come at the right time. Another theme is relationships and partnerships. Personal year two is a year of relationships, whether it's love, friendship, or family. This year will challenge you to deepen your connections and to learn the value of cooperation. It's a perfect time to nurture what you already have, whether it's fixing a strained relationship or strengthening a bond that's already very solid. So focus on communication and patience with those that you love. This is a great year to work on building trust. The other theme is self-care and intuition. Another key aspect of personal year two is self-care. It's time to listen to your inner voice and to take care of yourself on a deeper level. You might feel a strong connection with your intuition, and it's important to trust those gut feelings that you have. Listen to your body, your mind, your soul when it comes to the needs of rest, reflection, and take time away from any kind of hassle that you feel this year. Don't ignore your inner wisdom. Take time for self-care and don't feel guilty for needing it. Now, let's zoom into how personal year 2 can play out in different areas of your life. As far as love and relationships, in love, personal year 2 is all about partnership, whether it's in a romantic relationship or just to deepen your friendships. This year is all about building harmony and emotional connection. Now, if you've been feeling distant from your partner or loved ones, this is a year that will give you the chance to strengthen those bonds. So focus on creating emotional intimacy. Let your relationships evolve at their own pace and enjoy the process of growth. Now, looking at career and finances, career-wise, personal year 2 is more about collaboration than competition. You might find that working with others brings more success than getting it done on your own. Trust your instincts when it comes to who to collaborate with and what projects to take on. It's a year for planting seeds, but not necessarily reaping them just yet. So work on building a supportive network. It's a good time for teamwork and finding balance in your professional life. Now, looking at health and wellness. When it comes to health, the theme for personal year 2 is balance. It's all about pushing your limits or overdoing it. It's all about what feels right for your body and sticking to that routine that nurtures you. Your mental and emotional health will also need attention, so be mindful of your stress levels. Focus on nurturing your body and mind. Think balance, not extremes. Now, let's look at the key advice for 2025 for personal year 2. To make the most of the year, you need to embrace the flow. Things won't always move at your pace, but remember, good things take time. Let go of the need to force things to happen. Also, cultivate patience. This is a year to test your ability to wait. Trust that what you're working on will grow beneath the surface, even if it's not visible yet. Strengthen your connections, whether it's love, friendship, business. Put that energy into nurturing the relationships that matter the most. Invest in trust and communication. So while 2025 is year of Mars, personal year 2 is ruled by Moon. So you're looking at the energies of Mars and the moon being played out for you in 2025. So the moon is associated with heightened emotional sensitivity. The moon's phases can amplify emotional sensitivity that are already a hallmark for personal year 2. So for example, during a full moon, emotions can feel more intense. And a new moon might bring more introspection and a desire to set emotional boundaries or begin new emotional cycles. So this is definitely a year that you should focus on your intuition. The moon is linked to intuition, while it also emphasizes listening and understanding. Moon phases can help sharpen intuition insight. So the moon's energy represents emotions, intuition, nurturing. It governs our inner world, our subconscious mind, and how we seek comfort associated with gentle, being caring, and it's a very reflective energy. Whereas Mars's energy is represented by action, drive, passion, aggression. It's driven by conflict, and it's also how we assert ourselves. It's associated with a fiery energy, a very aggressive quality to it. So do these two energies get along? It can be challenging. Now, some of the positives for these two energies is that Mars's assertive energy can give the moon courage to act on its emotions. So, for instance, if the moon feels stuck or indecisive, Mars can push you forward in action. And also when it comes to passion, together, they can create emotional intensity and passion, especially in relationships or creative pursuits. Now, another thing is Mars is also very warlike. It has warlike qualities that can serve to protect the moon's sensitive nature, creating a very dynamic for emotional security. Now, some of the challenging aspects of these two energies together would be that it can be emotionally overwhelming. The moon's need for calm and comfort can clash with the Mars's fiery, action-oriented nature, and this can create emotional volatility as well. These two energies can also create mood swings. So when Mars is too aggressive, it can create overwhelming feelings in the moon, leading to feeling hurt or defensiveness. And another area is impulsive impulsivity. So Mars can push the moon into reacting too quickly or emotionally, creating intense tensions and regret. So we need to navigate this Mars moon energy in a very careful way, because the moon person may feel overwhelmed and energized by Mars's assertiveness. So the moon and Mars energies don't naturally get along, but their interaction can be incredibly powerful when it's balanced. Mars's action-oriented nature can complement the moon's emotional depth, creating a very dynamic mix of passion and drive. However, it requires mindfulness to avoid any emotional clashes. And there's a wrap for personal year 2 in 2025. This year is all about patience, partnership, and intuitive growth. If you lean into these themes and let things unfold in their own pace, you're setting yourself up for success in the long run. So don't forget to subscribe to AstroTeena, as you can never miss a beat in numerology, astrology, and how to make the most of your personal energies. And don't forget to watch the monthly calendar for monthly and daily predictions. So catch you next time. And remember, sometimes the best things come when you let them come to you on their own time. So what's personal year 3? Okay, let's start with a quick refresher on what personal year 3 is all about. You go through a 9-year numerology cycle. The personal year 3 falls right in the middle, making it a year that is perfect for creative expression and having fun. So if you've been going through a year of introspection or building a foundation like personal year 1 and 2, now is the time to let loose and enjoy the ride. Personal year 3 invites you to lighten up, explore new ideas, and connect with others on a more playful, enjoyable level. It's all about using your voice, your talent, your unique perspective to make a difference. So if you've been feeling stifled or weighed down, get ready to spread your wings in 2025. Because the theme of 2025 for you is going to be creative expression. This is the year to shine creatively. Okay, so whether you're an artist, a writer, a musician, or simply someone who has passion for life, personal year 3 invites you to express yourself. Your creativity will be on a superpower drive. So let your imagination run wild. If you've been thinking about creating a creative project this year, this is going to be the year that gives you the boost that you need to bring it to life. So don't hold back. Let your ideas flow freely, and don't be afraid to experiment with new forms of self-expression. This is definitely a year for joy and optimism, because personal year 3 is filled with optimism and good vibes. It's a time to reconnect, to make you happy and bring you more joy in your life, whether it's through hobbies, travel, or sometimes even spending time with your loved ones. In 2025, it's the year that will definitely put a smile on your face and remember the simple pleasures of life. So make time for fun and laughter this year. Life's too short to have it, to take everything very seriously. So embrace the lighter side of things. This is a year which is going to be great for expanding your social circle. Personal year 3 encourages you to connect with others, to network, to meet new people, to make new friends. So your natural charm and your charisma will draw people to you, making this a very ideal time for collaborations, team projects, or simply building new friendships. So embrace social opportunities and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Relationships will play a very key role in your success this year. So let's take a closer look at how personal year 3 can play out in key areas of your life. Now, in regards to love and relationships, in love, personal year 3 brings a very carefree, fun energy. Now, if you're in a relationship, you might find that this year brings more excitement, more spontaneity. If you're single, this is a year that you might find new people and enjoy a playful side to romance. So think laughter, adventure, and good vibes. It's a great year to flirt and have fun. So keep things lighthearted and spontaneous. Don't stress about the future. Just enjoy the moment. Now, when it comes to career, Your personal year 3 is all about expression. So if you've been stuck in a job that doesn't allow you to use your talents, this is the year that might inspire you to make change. Okay, so your creative ideas could lead to breakthroughs. So stay open to new career opportunities. Financially, this isn't the year to be too rigid or to focus on savings. Instead, focus on making money through creative passions. Explore new ways to bring your creativity into your work and trust that your ideas will bring abundance. Personal year 3 focuses on fun and joy, which means your health and wellness might thrive when you embrace activities that make you happy, whether it's dancing, hiking, engaging in any form of movement that brings you joy. This is the year to prioritize activities that lift your spirit. So focus on activities that make you feel good, both mentally and physically. Your emotional well-being is just as important as your physical health this year. Now, key advice for this year would be to embrace your creativity. This is the year to step into your creative power, whether it's art, writing, music, or a new hobby. Express yourself without limits. Your creativity will open doors for you. And also, it's easy to get caught up in the grind. So remember, this year is all about fun and enjoying life. So let the joy guide you. And don't take life too seriously. Let go of the stress and allow yourself to enjoy the ride. The more fun you have, the more opportunities will flow to you. And the number 3 is associated with the planet Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is often linked with expansion, growth, wisdom, and abundance. So the number 3 represents creativity, communication, optimism, and expansion. It aligns with Jupiter's qualities of growth, higher knowledge, and of curiosity. Now, how do these two energies mix, as the year 2025 is year 9, which is a Mars year? So the combination of Mars and Jupiter in astrology blends the energies of action, ambition, and courage, which is Mars, and the expansion, optimism, and philosophical nature of Jupiter. So together they create a very dynamic energy, which fosters ambition, confidence, and a strong drive for success. Now, looking at some pros with Mars and Jupiter together: ambition and drive for success. Mars fuels the energy while Jupiter provides the optimism and belief in success. So together they create someone who is highly motivated, determined, and confident in pursuing their goals. Expansion of vision. Now, Jupiter's expansive nature allows Mars to think big and aim high, leading to a very visionary goals and a desire to achieve greatness. Mars is also very brave. So Mars's bravery combined with Jupiter's faith and the belief system also gives a very fearless attitude towards taking risks, especially in areas of career, travel, exploration. And Mars and Jupiter together create a sense of thriving for a higher purpose or even a mission. This combination is great for people involved in fields like teaching, law, exploration. And also Mars's energy with Jupiter's positive mindset, it makes an individual very motivated and proactive in pursuing their dreams, especially in areas of personal growth and expansion. So you'll see that these energies are definitely playing out because the energies of Mars and Jupiter are coming together for you in your personal year 3. So I hope you make the best of every opportunity that 2025 presents to you. If you've enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to watch my monthly calendars for your monthly and daily predictions. Thank you. What is personal year 4? So first things first, what is the personal year 4? When it comes to personal year 4, it's all about stability, structure, and discipline. It's the year where you shift from dreaming about what you want to do to actually starting to build it. It's the perfect time to lay the groundwork for future success. Now, if you've had a few years of excitement and exploration with years 1, 2, 3, this year calls for grounding those experiences into something solid and reliable. So think of it as a year to plant the seeds for those things that you want to grow in the future. Now, Personal year 4 is not the time to sit back and to relax. If you want to see results, you're going to have to put in the work. This year is about showing up, being consistent, and building a strong foundation, whether it's in your career, your health, or your relationships. You'll be asked to commit to your goals and to stay disciplined. It's all about small, manageable steps towards bigger things. So stay focused, stick to your routines, and remember that consistency will lead to success. This year is also about stability. That's in your personal life, career, or finances. Now, if you've been feeling scattered or unsure, personal year 4 will help you find your footing. You might be drawn to things that give you a sense of security, like creating a budget, investing in a long-term project, or building a routine that brings order to your life. So invest in stability this year, whether it's saving money, getting organized, or creating a structure that makes you feel secure. Now, organization is your best friend in personal year 4. This year is all about creating structure and developing a solid plan. So if you've been wanting to start a new project, launch a business, or make major life changes, 2025 is the year to get organized and make it happen. Break big goals into smaller, manageable tasks and take action one step at a time. Use planners, to-do lists, calendars to stay on track. Organize your life in a way that helps you manage your time more effectively so you can be more prepared to achieve your long-term goals. Now let's zoom in on your personal year 4 and how that will impact different areas of your life. In regards to love and romance, now love and personal year 4, ask for stability and commitment. Now, this might not be the year for whirlwind romances or spontaneous flings, but if you're in a relationship, this is a year to build something solid. So you might feel the need to take things to the next level, whether it's moving in together, making long-term plans, or simply deepening your connection. Now, if you're single, 2025 might inspire you to look for a relationship that offers security and trust. So work on building a stable foundation with your partner. Don't rush into things, but focus on building a lasting connection. Now, looking at career and finances, career-wise, personal year 4 is all about building and creating a strong foundation. So this might mean working harder, getting more organized, and making big decisions that set you up for future success. Now, if you've been working on a side project or planning a career change, now's the time to take action and solidify your plans. Finances may also be the focus of the year, whether it's setting up a budget, saving for future, or paying off debts. So stay disciplined in your work and financial habits. Make long-term plans and stick to them, even if it feels like it's slow progress. Now, when it comes to health, personal year 4 is all about creating routine and focusing on long-term wellness. Now, if you've been inconsistent with your health goals, this year encourages you to develop habits that you can maintain for a long run. Think about creating a workout routine, setting dietary goals, or building habits that promote overall well-being. Personal year 4 is all about taking time to work on your mental and emotional health by grounding yourself and staying balanced. So focus on consistency, whether it's exercise, nutrition, or mental health. Create routines that support a balanced and healthy lifestyle. So to make the most of your personal year 4, here's some advice. This year will require discipline and effort. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. So remember, slow and steady wins the race. Build a solid foundation in every area of your life. It might not be the most exciting year, but it will set you up for success down the road. Use your energy to create structure and organize your life. Make plans and stick to them, and enjoy the satisfaction of seeing them come to fruition. So 2025 is year of Mars energy. And the number 4 is the north node of the moon, Rahu energy. So how do these energies play together? Now, the combination of Mars and Rahu in astrology creates a very powerful, intense, and often volatile energy. Both planets are associated with ambition and action, but they express this energy differently, which can lead to a very dynamic result in their interplay. So Mars energy represents drive, courage, physical energy. It governs how we take action, how we assert ourselves and pursue our goals. So it can be aggressive, it can be impulsive and very combative. So it's a very fast energy. Now, Rahu's energy, it represents desire, obsession, illusion, and it's governed by this hunger for success, material gains, and experiences. It's desire. Rahu's energy is very unconventional. It's boundary breaking and it's unpredictable. So let's look at some pros and cons. As far as pros with Rahu and Mars energy together, Rahu amplifies Mars's drive. It creates an unbreakable force for achieving goals. This combination can push someone to work restlessly towards success, often in unconventional or groundbreaking ways. Mars' bravery combined with Rahu's daring nature makes this very fearless duo. It's a great time for ventures that require bold, out-of-the-box type thinking. Rahu brings innovation and a hunger for the extraordinary, while Mars provides the energy to act. Together they can lead to pioneering achievements, especially in technology, business, and activism. Now, looking at cons of the energies of Rahu and Mars together, Rahu amplifies and magnifies Mars's natural impulsiveness, which can lead to rash decisions or explosive temper. This energy may result in conflicts or accidents if it's not managed carefully. Now, the desire for success can become very obsessive, because Rahu is it's an obsessive energy leading to breakout of unethical behavior. This combination might pursue goals at any cost, disregarding long-term consequences. And also Rahu's association with illusion can cloud Mars's straightforwardness, which can be resulting in manipulative or dishonest tactics in achieving your goals. And also the intensity of Mars and Rahu together can draw people towards risky or hazardous pursuits, sometimes with negative consequences. So be mindful, practice grounding techniques like meditation, keep Rahu's restless energy in check, and direct Mars's energy constructively. Engage in physical activities, sports, creative projects to release the excessive energy that you get from these two very unique planets. Focus on long-term meaningful goals instead of short-term gratifications to avoid Rahu's trap of illusion. And take time to plan and evaluate decisions carefully, balancing Mars's action-oriented nature with thoughtful consideration. And also, working with mentors and spiritual practices can help to navigate the intensity of Rahu so that the confusing energies are less in this combination of Rahu and Mars. So it will definitely present you with a lot of opportunities. It's a wonderful year for your personal four natives. So I hope you make the best of every blessing that comes to you. And it should be groundbreaking this year for you. So do make the best of every opportunity that comes your way. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. And while you're at it, don't forget to press that bell notification so you don't miss my monthly videos. The monthly calendar provides your lucky days, your honey days, your money days, and days where you need to practice caution. So don't miss those monthly videos. And I, again, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching today. What is personal year 5? First, let's talk about personal year 5 and what it means. When you're in your personal year 5, it's all about change and freedom. It's the year things get shaken up. Challenge you to break free from old patterns, explore new opportunities, and to embrace transformation. After the foundation building years of personal year 4, 2025 is your chance to spread your wings and experience life in a whole new way. If you've been stuck in a routine or feeling like you're in a bit of a rut, personal year 5 is here to inject some fun, excitement, and movement into your life. Now, personal year 5 is synonymous with change. And it doesn't always mean gentle change. Whether you're moving cities, switching jobs, or experiencing a shift in your personal life, 2025 will encourage you to embrace change and see it as an opportunity for growth. This is a year where things might feel unpredictable, but That's actually what you need to keep things fresh and exciting. So embrace change rather than resisting it. It might feel like chaotic time for you, but know that it's ultimately leading you to greater freedom and personal growth. Personal year 5 craves freedom. If you've been feeling confined or restricted, this is the year to break free and explore new horizons. Whether it's through travel, trying new things, or simply breaking out of your routine, 2025 is your year to live fully and embrace new experiences. Get ready for some adventure. Take risks and be open to new experiences. Whether it's a spontaneous trip or starting a new hobby, let your curiosity lead you. In 2025, your horizons will expand, whether it's through learning, personal growth, or connecting with new people. Personal Year 5 encourages you to step aside and outside your comfort zone, broaden your perspective, and embrace different viewpoints. This year, you'll be encouraged to stretch your mind, your body, and soul in new and exciting ways. So step outside your bubble and seek new experiences. Your growth will come from pushing yourself to explore unfamiliar territory. So let's dive into how Personal Year 5 might affect different areas of your life. Now, when it comes to love, Personal Year 5 brings excitement and a bit of unpredictability. If you're in a relationship, this year might stir up desires for more freedom and spontaneity. You and your partner might find yourselves craving new experiences, whether it's through travel, hobbies, or just shaking things up. Now, if you're single, 2025 might bring exciting, unexpected connections that offer fun and adventure. So don't just be surprised if things feel a little bit more fluid or unconventional than usual. Keep things spontaneous and open your love life. Freedom and fun are keys to a successful relationship this year, so enjoy the ride. Now, career-wise, Personal Year 5 brings the energy of freedom and new opportunities. This is the year where you might feel the urge to change careers, start a new project, or seek a more flexible work environment. Don't be afraid to take risks in your professional life. You might find that the path less traveled is the one that leads you to the most growth. Financially, this year encourages you to think outside the box, take calculated risks, and embrace change in your money-making ventures. If you're feeling called to make a career change or try something new, now is the time to do it. Don't be shy. Don't shy away from taking calculated risks in your financial decisions. Now, health-wise, Personal Year 5 encourages you to embrace a more dynamic lifestyle. If you've been stuck in a health routine that feels boring or restrictive, this year will push you to try something new, whether it's through new workouts, outdoor activities, or exploring different wellness practices. 2025 is the year to keep your health routine fun and varied. So mix things up, try a new fitness routine, explore alternative health practices, or take up an adventurous hobby that keeps you physically active. Now, to make the most of Personal Year 5, here's some advice. Embrace change. Change might be unsettling at first, but it's the key to unlocking your potential. Be open to new experiences and trust that everything is unfolding for your growth. Now, freedom is your theme this year, whether it's in your career, your relationships, your personal life. Don't be afraid to explore new paths or seek out what makes you feel more free. The energy of Personal Year 5 is unpredictable, so flexibility is key. Be adaptable and go with the flow of life as it unfolds. So when you're looking at 2025, it equals a 9, which is Mars's year. And if you're looking at the number 5, that's represented by Mercury. And when you're combining the energies of Mars and Mercury in astrology, which create a very dynamic combination, Mars is action and Mercury is your intellect. So together they influence how we think, how we communicate, how we act, often creating a very sharp and energetic exchange of ideas and actions. While this pairing can be productive, it also can lead to challenges in their energy clashes as well. Now, Mars's energy is represented by action, courage, and drive. It governs how we assert ourselves and pursue our goals. And it can be impulsive, it can be aggressive, and overly forceful. Now, Mercury's energy represents intellect, communication, and logic. And it governs how we think, how we speak, how we process information. and it can be analytical, curious, and overly talkative. So these two energies together, Mars's sharp intellect combined with Mars's action-oriented energy leads to quick and decisive thinking. This is great for situations that require on-the-spot situation solutions. And also Mars gives Mercury the courage to speak more assertively, making it easier to express thoughts clearly and confidently. This combination is really excellent for debates, negotiations, if you're in public speaking. And Mars fuels Mercury's curiosity, allowing for focused mental energy and the ability to tackle intellectually demanding tasks with determination. Now, Mercury adds strategy to Mars's boldness, creating a very balanced approach between planning and execution. This is particularly helpful in business, academics, and if you're in anything that's competitive. Now, the blend of action and intellect actually encourages innovative ideas and the energy to act on them. So it's ideal for problem solving or for any entrepreneurial ventures. This pairing often leads to lively discussions and the ability to keep conversations engaging and stimulating. Now, some drawbacks of this combination is that Mars's assertiveness can make Mercury's communication style blunt and overtly forceful. So this can lead to arguments, misunderstandings, and saying things that one might regret later on. The high energy of Mars and Mercury together can result in scattered mind, jumping from one thought to another without true focus. And this combination can create a tendency towards heated debates or even verbal conflicts, especially when the ego, which is like Mars, gets involved. Now, Mercury's analytical nature might slow down Mars's instinct to act, leading to indecisiveness and frustration, because Mars is a very impulsive energy. So in 2025, you'll have to learn to balance these two energies together. So be mindful of your tone and the words to avoid coming across as harsh or argumentative. Challenge the mental and physical energy into projects that require both strategy and action, like writing, planning, or athletics. And also take time to think before speaking or acting, especially during emotionally charged situations. And also balance this energy by pairing intellectual pursuits with physical activities, such as brainstorming while walking or discussing ideas during a workout. And also using calming practices to manage mental restlessness can also bring clarity to your thoughts. So overall, 2025 is a wonderful year for those who are going through their personal year 5. You should be presented with many changes, many opportunities, and I hope you make the best of every opportunity that is presented to you. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to watch my monthly calendar videos in which I provide a monthly overview followed by daily predictions, and you will get your honey days, your money days, and also days where you need to practice some caution. So those are very important calendar videos, so don't forget to watch those. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you for being with me today. What is personal year 6? Well, when you're in your personal year 6, you're entering a year focused on love, family, and home. This year calls you to take on a nurturing role, whether it's taking care of your loved ones, creating a peaceful home environment, or being of service to others. It's a year to find balance between your personal needs and the needs of those around you. You're likely to feel a strong urge to build a sense of community, deepening your relationships, and creating a space where love can flourish. Now, personal year 6 is the year where your relationships, especially with family, take center stage. You'll feel a deep desire to nurture and care for those that you love, whether it's supporting a partner, stepping up as a caregiver for a family member, or just deepening your connections with close friends. This year is all about bringing harmony and healing to your relationships. Show up for those loved ones and take care and time to build stronger bonds. This is a year about giving and receiving love in a very meaningful way. This year, you might feel the urge to create a sanctuary at home, whether it's redecorating, decluttering, or simply focusing more on spending quality time with family. Now, personal year 6 brings the energy of home and comfort. So this is a great time to make your living space a place where you feel safe, grounded, and loved. Focus on making your home a reflection of peace and comfort. It's a great time for home improvements or creating rituals that bring peace to your daily routine. Now, personal year 6 is a year of healing. So this can come in many forms. It could be physical healing, emotional healing, or even old wounds in relationships. The energy of this year asks you to focus on self-care as much as taking care of those around you. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, so make sure to nurture yourself as you nurture those around you. So take time for yourself to recharge. Prioritize your own well-being so you can give your best to the people you care about. Now let's talk about how personal year 6 will play out in different areas of your life. In love, your personal year 6 is a time to deepen your connections. Now, if you're in a relationship, you might feel the call to take things to the next level, whether it's getting more serious, building a home together, or simply finding more harmony within the partnership. Now, if you're single, 2025 may bring the opportunity to meet someone who values your family, your love, and your emotional support, someone who shares your nurturing energy. So focus on building trust and creating deeper connections with your partner or your potential partner. Now, family and emotional support will be an important theme for the year. Now, career-wise, personal year 6 encourages you to find a balance between your work and your personal life. This year isn't necessarily about climbing the corporate ladder or chasing material success. It's about finding a career or projects that allow you to help others, nurture your creative side, or to work in harmony with your values. Finances may be tied to family or home life, perhaps supporting a loved one or focusing on investments that will create a more stable foundation for your future. So look for opportunities where you can be of service, whether it's in your job or in your personal projects. Find fulfillment in helping others. Don't forget to set boundaries so you don't get where you don't overextend yourself. In 2025, personal year 6 it really does encourage you to focus on both your physical and your emotional well-being. It's a year to create balance in your life, to take care of yourself while also taking care of those around you. You might find that engaging in healing activities like yoga, meditation, or therapy can help you feel more centered. So this year, pay attention to your body's needs to take steps to create a more balanced, healthy lifestyle. So take time to self-care and those practices that nurture your body and your mind. So focus on healing and restoring balance in your life. Now, here's some key advice so that you can make the most of personal year 6. This year, your nurturing side comes to the forefront. So take care of your loved ones, but don't forget to take care of yourself too. Also, focus on your home and family life. Find ways to bring peace, balance, and comfort to your living space. Create a comfortable environment for yourself. 2025 is also a great year to focus on healing, whether it's physical, emotional, or spiritual. So don't shy away from it. Healing is a very powerful tool for personal growth. So as I mentioned before, 2025 is the year of Mars because 9 is represented by Mars. Now, number 6, your personal year, is represented by Venus. Now, this combination of Mars and Venus in astrology represents the interplay between passion and desire, action and attraction, or masculine and feminine energies together. They symbolize relationships, creativity, and the way we balance drive with pleasure. So when Mars and Venus interact, their dynamics can be very harmonious, or it can be challenging depending on the aspects and placements in your chart. So Mars's energy, which is action, drive, and physicality, it also governs how we assert ourselves or how we pursue our goals, and it also includes our romantic pursuits as well. It allows us to be bold and passionate and sometimes even aggressive, whereas Venus's energy represents love, attraction, harmony, and it governs relationships, beauty, and what brings us pleasure and what brings us joy. Venus's energy is also very soft. It's receptive, it's feminine, and it's focused on connection. So some pros of these two energies together is that Mars provides the fire and action, while Venus brings charm and allure. So together they create a very magnetic chemistry, the ideal for romance and attraction. Now, Mars's energy pushes forward and Venus's energy pushes inward. It creates a very dynamic balance of giving and receiving in relationships. This can lead to a very fulfilling emotional, physical connection as well. Now, Venus inspires beauty, refinement, while Mars provides the energy to bring creative vision to life. So this combination is excellent for artistic endeavors or any projects requiring both passion and style. So when these energies align, they make a person alluring, charismatic, confident, attracted to others. So both socially and romantically, it's a very good energy together. Now, Mars's energy combined with Venus's energy, they do love to overindulge, which then fuels the pursuit of enjoyable experiences, whether it's in relationships, leisure, or creative hobbies as well. Now, some conflicts between these two energies. Mars's assertiveness can clash with Venus's desire for peace, leading to arguments or misunderstandings in relationships, especially if one partner is more dominant. And also, Venus loves pleasure and Mars amplifies its pursuit. So it can lead to overindulgence in food, spending, other luxuries, items as well, without considering consequences. Now, if these two energies are not balanced, it can cause confrontations or create tensions in your relationships. Also, depending on how Mars and Venus are placed in your chart, it can also create issues of like possessiveness, jealousy, impulsiveness in your relationships. So because this is a year of relationships, so I would say be really mindful of how you are presenting yourself, how you are communicating, and what you're bringing to the relationships. And it would be really great for you to combine these energies of drive and connection that Mars and Venus has, like dancing, creative collaborations, or adventures, dates together. So enjoy pleasures mindfully, setting limits to avoid anything that's excessive, and address any tensions between Mars's desire for independence and Venus's need for connection through open and honest communication in your relationships. And also use this energy for creative expression, such as art, music, physical activities that bring joy and fulfillment, because that is Venus's energy. So your personal year 6, the year of Venus and Mars together, is going to be a wonderful year for you to work on your relationships, to work on yourself, and to bring you that joy and beauty and love into your life. And that should be the focus of the year 6 for you. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And while you're at it, don't forget to press that bell notification so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, especially those monthly videos that have the monthly overview followed by the daily calendar, which shows your honey days, your money days, and those days that you need to practice caution. It is a daily predictive calendar, which can be very useful to your daily planning. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Personal year 7. Before we dive into the details, let's first understand what personal year 7 really means. So 7, it's the number of Ketu, which is the south node. So how does this energy play in with the year 9? We'll get into that later as this video progresses. But first, understand your year 7 is all about introspection, spiritual growth, and learning. So personal year 7 is a more inward focused energy. It's a time for you to step back, recharge, and connect with your inner wisdom. This is not a year for rushing. It's all about slowing down, reflecting, and finding deeper meaning in your life, whether it's through learning, spiritual practices, or simply taking time for yourself. This year is all about diving deep into the unknown and finding clarity. So personal year 7 is where your spiritual journey takes you center stage. You might feel like a deeper connection with your intuition and a stronger pull towards exploring spirituality or philosophy. Now, this is a time for personal enlightenment, whether it's through studying ancient teachings, connecting with nature, or meditating. Your soul is craving growth, so you need to guide it. Trust your intuition and take time to explore spiritual practices that resonate with you. Meditation, journaling, or connecting with your higher self will bring clarity. This year might bring a strong desire for solitude. Now, if you've been feeling kind of drained or disconnected from your true self, personal year 7 gives you the space to reconnect, whether it's spending time alone, traveling solo, or simply quieting your mind. It's essential to take time away from distractions to reflect on life's purpose. So don't be afraid of solitude. It's a powerful tool of self-discovery and growth. Use this time to go inward and ask yourself the big questions about where you're heading. Now, 2025 is also the year of learning. Whether you're picking new skills, studying a subject that interests you, or engaging in deep philosophical thought. Personal year 7 invites you to explore knowledge that expands your mind, whether it's through formal education or self-study. Your thirst for wisdom is strong this year. So commit to learning something new, whether it's a book, a course, or a deep dive into a subject that sparks your curiosity. So knowledge is your friend in the year 2025. Now let's talk about personal year 7 and how it will affect different aspects of your life. Now looking at love and relationships. In love, personal year 7 is a time for inner connection, more than external relationship drama. So you might find that you're more introspective about your relationships, asking yourself deeper questions about compatibility, values, and what truly makes you happy. So if you're in a relationship, this could be a time for deepening emotional connection or for stepping back and reevaluating things. If you're single, you might feel the need to focus more on yourself and less on romantic pursuits. So use this year to focus on building a stronger relationship with yourself. This will give you the clarity and the emotional depth that you need to make future relationships even more fulfilling. Now, in terms of your career, personal year 7 is not about flashy promotions or big external achievements. It's about inner work and preparing for the future. So you might find yourself contemplating your purpose in your career or seeking work that is more aligned with your soul's calling. So this is not the year to make rash career moves. Instead, it's a time for strategic planning and personal growth. So use this year to reflect on your long-term career goals. Think about what brings you true fulfillment and trust that your introspection period will guide you towards the right path. Now, in terms of health, personal year 7 focuses on mental and spiritual wellness. You might feel drawn to incorporate more mindfulness into your life, like yoga, meditation, or simply taking time to rest. It's a year to slow down and tune into what your body and mind need. So don't push yourself too hard. This year is about nurturing your soul and restoring balance. So pay attention to your mental health and give yourself permission to rest and recharge. Activities that calm your mind and recharge and restore your energy, like nature walks or deep breathing exercise, will be healing. Now, to get the most out of your personal year 7, here's some advice for you. Take time to reflect on your life's path. This year is all about self-discovery, so don't rush the process. Let the answers come to you. Now, your intuition is very strong. It's very aligned this year. So listen to your inner voice and let it guide you towards the next steps. And expand your mind and your soul through learning, whether it's through study, meditation, self-reflection. Seek wisdom and let it transform you. So the combination of Mars and Ketu, the south node of the moon, in astrology creates a highly intense and spiritual energy. Both Mars and Ketu share traits like boldness and sharp focus, but their interaction often leads to a complex dynamic. Mars represents action and drive, while Ketu is about detachment, past karma, and spiritual pursuits. So together they can create a paradox of passion and withdrawal. Now, Mars's energy represents action, courage, determination, and it governs how we assert ourselves, how we take initiative, and how we handle conflict. This energy can be impulsive, aggressive, and fiercely determined, whereas Ketu's energy represents detachment, spirituality, and past experiences. It governs intuition, mysticism, and the sense of incompleteness, and it can bring confusion, loss, and the longing for liberation. Now, some plus points of these energies being combined is that it does fuel a strong drive for spiritual growth, because Mars's action-oriented nature paired with Ketu's detachment actually creates someone who is boldly pursuing higher truth and inner transformation. Now, Ketu really does intensify Mars's sharpness, leading to a laser-like sharpness focus in your goals, which is excellent for any kind of tasks that need precision, which need discipline, which need perseverance. So Ketu's detachment combined with Mars' bravery also gives the strength to release from attachments if you're facing fears, and also it helps you to overcome obstacles on the path of your personal growth, because this pairing often brings a fearless attitude, especially when it comes to facing challenges and also confronting inner demons and also embracing change. And also the Mars-Ketu combination can manifest as an interest or talent in mysticism, occult sciences, or healing practices. It fosters a really deep understanding of hidden or spiritual realms. So you'll see that you have an inclination towards that in your year 7. Now, Ketu's influence can help Mars feel a little bit aimless or unfocused, leading to frustration or distraction and dissatisfaction despite effort. Because remember, Ketu is detachment. So Mars's fury energy combined with Ketu's unpredictable energy can result in sudden bursts of anger, aggression, or impulsive behavior, because Mars is that fury energy and Ketu doesn't have a head. So it really, doesn't have control of those senses. And also Ketu's detachment might deepen Mars's motivation, causing periods of empathy and disinterest in the worldly ambitions. Because remember, again, Ketu is detachment from things. It's wanting to be isolated and to be alone, because this is your year for self-reflection, self-growth. This is where you want to focus your energies on yourself. So I hope you make the best of every opportunity that year 7 gives to you for your personal growth and your spirituality. And I hope you make the best of every blessing that comes your way in 2025. If you've enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, as your support is greatly appreciated. And don't forget to press that bell notification so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, especially the monthly videos, which have the monthly daily calendar, which shows your honey days, your money days, and the days where you need to practice caution. So don't miss those videos. Thank you so much for being with me today. Personal year 8. Before we get started with the predictions, let's take a quick look at what personal year 8 is all about. Personal year 8 is the year of material success, career advancement, and financial growth. It's the year of action, where you're asked to focus on your long-term goals, take charge of your destiny, and use your personal power to create the future you desire. Now, the energy of this year supports your ambitions, but you need to be disciplined and you need to be focused if you want to see results. Now, this year is all about empowerment. If you're about putting in the work, 2025 is what you'll need to get started to reap those rewards of your effort. But be prepared for some hard work, because success doesn't come without effort, especially in personal year 8. So 2025 is year of Mars, which is total of 9. But your personal year is year 8, which is ruled by Saturn. So this combination of Mars and Saturn in astrology creates a very potent blend of energy that combines ambition, discipline, structure, and challenges, delays, and persistence. Because Mars represents action, energy, and drive, while Saturn embodies responsibility, structure, and limits. So together they can produce a very dynamic energy that fuels hard work, perseverance, and also could be difficult and have limitations. Because remember, Mars's energy, it represents action, assertiveness, courage, and drive. And Mars governs how we pursue our goals, how we take initiative, how we handle conflicts. And this is a very impulsive, aggressive, and very competitive energy. And when we're looking at Saturn's energy, Saturn represents discipline, structure, responsibility, and limitations. Now, Saturn governs commitments, long-term planning, and boundaries. And this energy can feel restrictive, serious, and focused on reality. So Mars provides energy and drive while Saturn adds structure and discipline. And together they create someone who is going to be working very hard this year, who is very persistent and very focused on achieving their goals despite the obstacles that are in your way. And Saturn's restrictive influence forces Mars to slow down and act with caution, leading to more long-term persistence. This combination is great for resilience in the face of difficulties. The Mars-Saturn pairing is often seen as a very highly motivated energy, which is also very long-lasting because it helps you to stick to your plans. Because remember, Mars is very impulsive. And so this energy helps you stick to your plan and see it through, especially in areas like career or physical endurance, because Mars is all things physical, right? Now, Saturn's influence can also help Mars navigate delays and setbacks, teaching you patience and the value of persistence, while Mars's drive combined with Saturn's realistic outlook creates this energy which helps you achieve your goals. It makes you very goal-oriented and very disciplined towards your approach, which definitely help you to excel. So in personal year 8, you're being called to step up and take big action, whether it's in your career, your finances, your personal life. This is the year to go after what you want with full force. It's a time you don't want to hold back in 2025. It's the year to make your mark, to show the world that you're capable of it. And you may feel a strong drive to achieve something major, whether it's career milestone or a financial goal or even personal success. So don't be afraid to set ambitious goals this year. The energy is very supportive for making big moves. So get clear on what you want and take action. Now, 2025 is a year where money matters will be on the forefront. You may see opportunities for financial growth, whether it's a new job, a promotion, a investment, or a side hustle that takes off. This year is all about building wealth, the securing of your future. And if you've been working hard in the past, this is the year when financial efforts will really pay off, because Saturn wants you to work and then it rewards you. So stay focused on your financial goals. Look for opportunities to invest wisely and plan for long-term wealth creation. Now, personal year 8 is also about personal power and stepping into a leadership role. You're likely to feel a greater sense of control over your life, and you may find yourself taking on more responsibility, whether it's at work, in personal life, or in the community. This is a year where you'll need to trust your ability to lead and to make decisions that are important. So don't shy away from leadership opportunities. Embrace your inner boss and take charge of your life and your career. Your confidence and decision-making abilities will be key to your success. Now let's break down how personal year 8 may impact different areas of your life. In relationships, personal year 8 can bring a focus on practicality and stability. If you're in a relationship, you might find that you're more focused on the long-term future and building a stable foundation with your partner. This could mean discussing future goals, making financial plans together, or even talking about commitment and responsibilities. If you're single, 2025 may bring the opportunity to meet someone who is ambitious and driven, someone who matches your energy and shares your desire for success. In relationships, focus on building stability and long-term goals. If you're looking for love, look for someone who shares your ambitions and your values. Now, this is where the personal year 8 energy really shines, whether it's job promotion, starting your own business, or investing in something that could create long-term wealth. Career and finances are major themes in year 8. This is the year of expansion. You're likely to feel more confident in your professional abilities and even more driven to succeed. It's a time when you're really being asked to focus on your material goals and to work hard to achieve those goals. So set clear goals in your career and your finances. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks and put in effort to make your dreams a reality. Now, in terms of health, personal year 8 encourages you to focus on strength and discipline. So if you've been putting off fitness or health goals, 2025 may be the year to get serious about taking care of your body. So the energy of this year is about creating solid habits and sticking to them. You may find that you're more focused on managing and maintaining a disciplined routine, whether it's through exercise, diet, or even mental health practices. So use the energy of your personal year 8 to create a healthy routine, whether it's fitness, eating habits, or even mental wellness. Focus on building a strong foundation for your health. So how can you make the most of your personal year 8? This is a year for big achievements. Dream big and set ambitious goals for your career, your finances, your personal life. Also, you need to take action. Personal year 8 is not a time for waiting. It's a year of doing. So take bold steps towards your goals and use your power and your confidence to make things happen. And also stability, whether it's in your finances, your career, your relationships, focus on building long-term stability and security. Make those tough decisions that will help you set up for your future success. And that's a wrap for personal year 8 in 2025. This is the year of ambition, power, and success. Whether you're focused on achieving your career goals, building wealth, or stepping into a leadership role, 2025 is the year for you to take control and make things happen. So set those big goals, take action, and build the future you want. Don't forget to subscribe to AstroTeena for more insights on how to navigate your personal year and make the most of 2025. And don't forget to watch my monthly predictions for monthly overviews and daily predictions for your honey days, your money days, and days where you need to be cautious. Those are must-see videos, so don't forget to watch. Personal year 9. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is personal year 9? Well, personal year 9 is all about endings, closures, and completions. It's the final year of the numerology cycle. And so it's the time for wrapping things up, old chapters of your life, reflecting on what worked and what hasn't, and to let go of what no longer serves you. This is a year where you might feel called to clear out the emotional, physical, and mental clutter of your life to make space for new opportunities. So think of this as a cosmic cleanup crew coming to help you declutter and prepare for a fresh start that's coming in the next cycle. So for those of you who are going to have a personal year 9 in a universal year 9, that is the Mars's energy really amplified. It's amplified endings and letting go. So both the personal year and the universal year really amplify completion. So this year is going to be particularly intense for both individuals and even on a collective theme. So you might find situations, relationships, beliefs that no longer serve you. They will naturally come to an end. And also with a personal focus on completion and collective themes of transformation, this year may heighten significant life lessons, especially around compassion, forgiveness, and closure. So you might see a lot of endings, but these endings are new beginnings. Now, this energy encourages clearing the past and making room for new opportunities. So you might feel a call to let go of old patterns, mindsets, and even relationships so that you can prepare for this new future growth. Now, while Universal Year 9 focuses on collective shifts, your personal Year 9 has a layer of deeper introspection and personal transformation. So themes like personal responsibility, empathy, and service can also become very central this year. It's also an ideal time to address any unfinished business, complete any projects, and to let go of old cycles so you can step into a new chapter with clarity and with purpose. This will be a year where you need to practice patience, as you'll find that your energies are very aggressive and can be very impulsive this year because you're not dealing with two different energies. You're dealing with Mars on Mars. So this is a very amplified energy. This is a very intense energy. So you really do have to put in efforts into recognizing that you need to step back, take a breath, and, think about what you're saying, think about what you're doing, as this energy will create situations and circumstances because it wants things to end. So remember, Mars governs our ability to take action, make decisions, pursue what we want. It gives us the drive to go after goals, be competitive, and also to assert ourselves. Mars fuels bravery, courage, engaging us to face challenges head on. It's about pushing through obstacles with determination and with confidence. And you'll be able to do that in all areas of your life in this Mars energy. Mars also symbolizes aggression and assertiveness, so it reflects how we handle confrontations, conflicts, and any form of assertive action. So be really mindful of how you behave this year, as you could be impulsive, you could be quick to anger. Now, Mars is linked with our desires, whether it's love, success, or achievement. It governs our sexual energy and what we are motivated to pursue. So you'll see that these energies are on high this year. And Mars also gives us the drive to lead and also to take initiative. It helps us to assert ourselves, to take control of our lives, to foster independence. So you'll see that this energy is on high this year, and you will definitely want to lead the way. Now, Mars rules physical activity, strength, and stamina. It's associated with sports, fitness, and anything that requires physical exertion. So this year, you're going to want to join the gym, do your workouts. You're going to be extra active, and you're going to have so much energy. You're going to want to do so many things, but you'll see that this year of Mars is going to go by so quickly. You're not going to have enough time to do all the things on your list. So you'll find this year of 2025 that you will have increased action, increased motivation, and assertiveness. But this energy also brings conflicts, heightened passions, and the drive to tackle obstacles. So 2025 is going to be a very eventful year for personal year 9, filled with opportunities to put things to closure. So I hope you make the best of every opportunity that 2025 presents to you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, as your support is greatly appreciated. And while you're at it, don't forget to press that bell notification so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, especially the monthly predictive videos that have monthly and daily predictions for your honey days, your money days, and days where you need to practice caution. So please don't forget to watch. Thank you for being with me today.